Hello, ladies and gentlemen. You are welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Yomi Adu, and I am the CEO of Federal Travels and Tours. As we all know, this is Travel Africa with Otumba Yomi Adu. If you are seeing my video for the first time, please, I want you to consider subscribing to my channel because in this channel, I talk about places here in Africa. At the moment, I am in the city of Ibadan. Ibadan is in Nigeria, and coincidentally, Ibadan is the place of my birth. So I want to drive around some places here in Ibadan. Where I am presently is Iwo Road Express, Challenge Iwo Road Expressway. So, because I don't want to drive in the interior of Ibadan, the reason being that there will be traffic at this time of the day. So, to avoid traffic, so that is why I decided to use this expressway because I know that although even on the expressway, sometimes there might be traffic, but this particular hour, I know there won't be traffic on this express. So that is why I decided to use this express. Now, in this video, I'll be talking also about places and things you need to know about Ibadan. Take, for instance, I'll be talking about the population of Ibadan. And do you know that in the whole of West Africa, Ibadan is the largest city here in West Africa? Yes, it has a population of 4 to 5 million people living in this beautiful city. I will also talk about the airports in Ibadan. Then the tourist sites where you can visit, in case you want to come to Ibadan, the tourist places where you should visit. I'll also mention that. The few higher institutions that we have in Ibadan, I'm going to mention that. The local governments in Ibadan, I'm going to mention that as well. The kingship system in Ibadan, I'm going to talk about it. I'll talk about the stadium in Ibadan. I'll also talk about the vibrant markets for those who want to buy. I'm going to talk about all this. So, what you need to do is to get seated, take a bottle of, soft drink, or yours may be a cup of coffee. It depends on where you are watching me from, and relax and just keep watching this. As I said, if you are yet to subscribe to this channel, please, I want you to subscribe to my channel because I will always talk about things that you need to know as far as travel within Africa is concerned. Okay, so let us start right away. The first thing I mentioned, yes, was the population. The population of people living in Ibadan is between 4 to 5 million. That's to tell you that Ibadan is a very, very big place. No wonder Ibadan is the largest city in the whole of West Africa. As a matter of fact, even from the figure 4 to 5 million, you should know that Ibadan is bigger than some countries here in Africa. Yes, Ibadan alone is bigger than Botswana, because Botswana has a population of over 2 million. They are not even up to 3 million yet. Ibadan is bigger than Equatorial Guinea. Ibadan is bigger than Namibia. You understand? So Ibadan is the largest city in West Africa. Talking about airports in Ibadan, of course, what do you expect? We have a local airport in Ibadan. Now, I said local airport because it is referred to as local airport. This airport is located around Alakia in Ibadan, if you are quite conversant with Ibadan. But let me tell you this, that same airport, don't be surprised when you see Emirates aircraft or Emirates airline flying that route. The reason is, even though it is a local airport, international, travelers, they make use of Ibadan also. But that is when they have something serious to do in Ibadan. That is the only time you see aircraft flying directly from London to Ibadan. Yes, it happens. So you see Emirates, you see KQ, that's Kenya Airways, and the rest. Okay, so that's it about the airports in Ibadan. I said Ibadan is very, very big. That is why we have 11 local governments in Ibadan. 11 local governments. Ibadan is a city or a big town. Okay, let me talk about the size. Ibadan covers a total area of 3,080 square kilometers. Can you imagine that? Now, if you have used to miles, that is 1,190 square miles. That is the size of Ibadan. That makes it to be the largest city in West Africa. You see, the city's terrain, that's in Ibadan, is characterized by 7 hills. People always talk about this hill. Let me just read the hills to those who are interested. There's a hill, in Yoruba it is called Oke. O-K-E, Oke. So Oke Pad, Oke Bola, Oke Are, Oke Mako, Oke Opa. That one, I'm not too sure where that one is, but I always hear it. Then Oke Badon, yes, and Oke Oguns. These are the 7 Okes or the 7 hills in Ibadan. I made mention of local governments the other time. We have 11 local governments in Ibadan. Let me run through them. We have Ibadan North, Ibadan Northeast, Ibadan Northwest, Ibadan Southeast, Ibadan Southwest, Ido local government, Egbeda local government, Akinyele local government, Lagelu local government, Oluyole local government, and number 11, Onoara local government. You see, just imagine a city or a big town having 11 local governments. That is awesome. That is great. Yes, in Ibadan, we have several higher institutions, so many, but I won't be able to read all. I won't be able to mention all. In case you are considering, relocating to Nigeria, and where you want in Nigeria is Ibadan. Yes, there are universities, there are polytechnics, there are colleges of education, there are, institute of agriculture in Ibadan. So these are places, I just want to mention the higher institutions, few higher institutions. Okay, I wrote 6 down. University of Ibadan, right? That is the premier university in Nigeria, the first university in Nigeria, University of Ibadan. Then we have Lead City University, Dominion University, Oladaisi University, Precious Cornerstone University, Technical University, and many more, and many more. Okay, let me quickly talk about the stadium in Ibadan. We have 2 stadia in Ibadan. Obafemi Awolowo Stadium, that is the one popularly referred to as Liberty Stadium. Yes, along Ring Road in Ibadan. So also we have Lekon Salami Stadium. That one is also known as Adama Singa Stadium. You see, Ibadan alone has 2 stadia. Yes, and this stadia has hosted World Cups before, as in 1999. Yes, that was maybe on that 20 or the 17 World Cup that Nigeria hosted then. So Ibadan, they made use of these 2 stadia in Ibadan that time. Okay, let me talk about the kingship system in Ibadan. You see, the paramount ruler of Ibadan is the Olubadan of Ibadan. What we call the paramount king or the paramount ruler. And this current one, the current king that we have in Ibadan, is being referred to as His Imperial Majesty, and his name is Oba Akinloye Owolabi Olakuleyin. Ah, if I get this picture, I think I will put it somewhere in the video. But if not, but that's just it. So Ibadan has just one king. Although, during the era of one of our late governors, he added more kings, but we have one paramount ruler here in Ibadan. Okay, so that is that. For those who are tourists, you want to visit some places in Ibadan. Let me tell you, okay, we have a place called Bowers Tower. This is a 60-foot high tower built in 1936. You see, this tower offers a panoramic view of the city of Ibadan. So also we have Cocoa House. It's a 25-story building. It's a skyscraper. It was built in the 60s. Yeah, it's a symbol of Nigeria's cocoa industry. It was built by the late Chief Obafemi Awolowo with cocoa revenue. That's with cocoa money. So also we have Mako Hill. It's a colonial style town hall built in 1929. My friends, let me quickly run through the various markets in Ibadan. I can't mention all, but the most important ones, let me do them as fast as possible. We have Bodija Market, is a food market, in Ibadan. We have Dugbe Market, Gbagi Market. If you are looking for textiles, clothing, visit Gbagi Market. We have Oje Market. If you want beads, you have local craft, you need local crafts, go to Oje Market. We have Aleshin Lawyer Market. We have Mokola Market. I tell you, Ibadan is a very nice place. Ladies and gentlemen, this is just a brief rundown of the place of my birth. This is Ibadan. Ibadan is in the southwest of Nigeria. Thank you.